All right, happened to be in Van Nuys. They do got one of these, as well as one of these. Also got a Hibbett Sports, as well as a Shoe Palace. Let's hit them all up. Let's go. All right, we starting with this one. Checking out the women's section where they have a bunch of men's sizes of the Crocs. These are like huge, size 12 men's, but they do have a bunch of the McDonald's ones going for 30 in different sizes. I think I came here about a week ago. And yeah, not much in the women's. Just like last week, I think, right? They do got more of these, the Forever Runs. Seen these earlier. Pretty decent running shoes, supposedly pretty serious running shoe. $38 or $37, my bad. Got these Puma suede XLs going for $35. But really not much else in the women's. Oh wait, look at this. They do got some dirty Air Max 90s go for $45. And one thing you can do if it's like this, you can ask for a discount. Say, hey, give it to me final sale at a discount. They'll take 10-15% off. And then should be pretty easy to clean, but yeah, that's kind of a rough condition. Heard the apparel section getting better, but I didn't really see anything. So moving right to the men's sneaker section, starting with the smaller sizes, where we have been seeing these penny 2s, 70 for these. The NMD, these are the S1s, I believe. Yeah, the S1s. These are going for $45. You get all that extra bling on it. Some older GT cuts. Yeah, these ain't bad. $70, a little bit high. Thought they were lowering prices here and there. Maybe not. That's a size 9. Maybe it was Ross where we saw them dropping prices. $40 for these. These look bigger than a 10. These are a size 10. Jordan 2, $70. Got some Infinity Run 4s. We've been seeing quite a few of these. These are going for $50 right here. Like an army green? Olive green? Size 12. 70. KD's 55. That's a really good price. Size 12. $55. More Lucas in the crazy huge sizes. And do got some Romelios right there. Sabrina's. Huge sizes. That's about it though. Alright, do got a Ross next door. Going straight to the sneaker section, because the apparel section was pretty garbage. I hear a dog. What the hell? Who brings dogs into stores? I don't know. I thought that was weird. But yeah, I do got the Westbrooks. These are the take ones? I don't know. These are the casual shoe right here. $45 for those. Metcons in a small size with 7 or 8. $55. These Under Armours right here. These look interesting. These hovers. Hover cushioning. Not like the softest, but I'm assuming people like them. I don't know. $55. LeBron's right here. LeBron 21s go for $70. KD Trey 510s right here going for $50. Too much. Need some old school PF Flyers. I did have one of these. Did I give it away? I haven't seen these in a while. But $20. $20 for these. I wonder what mine is. What the hell? They were my all-white canvas shoes. Size 13. $80 for those. I also got those. Always got plenty of these. Even in the size 11s. I can already feel a lot of you guys fast-forwarding through this. There's really not much, dude. Some Romelias right here. Huge size. Let's go move on to the women's. Yeah, these aren't Jordan ones. They look like them, but nah. Moving over to the women's section over here. I know this location at the plant's one of the busier spots. They ain't getting nothing, dude. Did I just come during the wrong day? I guess you can get some Fila's. These are like the Disruptors or something. That's Fila's best-selling shoe. Yeah, not much. All right, let me get the hell out of here. Do got a Hibbett next door. Hibbett's, I think all their locations out here are street locations. They do got the Barclays on sale. Pretty dope. These are like $160 normally or something, right? Yeah, they're pretty high. They still got the Airmark Tempo lows. I still don't have a pair of these. There's some Hirachis I've never seen. I was like, they don't have the price, huh? They don't got the price. Got some diamond turfs. What's going on down here? What's going on down here? $25. These are freaking huge though. I didn't know they made slides. I didn't know they made the slides that look like the crazy ones. Huge size right here. Size 13. $25, man. And they do have a bunch of Nike basketball on sale. Next gen LeBrons right there. Got KDs right here. $115. Quite a lot for that one. The Zion 3s. Aren't these the Zion 2s? Aren't these the Zion 2s? No, those are the Zion. Yeah, those are the Zion 2s, aren't they? The 3s and the 4s are out now. They still got these at $60. These are the Tatum 1s. They're on like the Tatum 3s, right? Kind of interesting sales pattern. This is their Jordan wall. Not really seeing too many releases here. This is the other wall right here. I do see a couple Cortezes on sale. I don't think I've ever seen that colorway. Of course, we've seen these on sale everywhere. Forrest Gump cutaway. There's the white and black. I kind of like this one though. Kind of like this one. Two-toned, pretty clean. I think it's white. I can't tell because of the lighting here. No, I guess it's not totally white. Like an off-white. Got some 480s if you need a certain colorway, a certain bright colorway that is. Great school. I haven't seen these in a long time. As well as the 9s right here. That's definitely interesting. $60 for dunks. So they got some stuff in the grade school section. They got some Mitchell and S jerseys. That's pretty dope. Some of the OG stuff right here. The Nike jerseys. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't see anything on sale, but kind of cool they got that. I feel like people aren't wearing jerseys anymore. And they're like $10 hoodies. $10 hoodies. I guess this is their own brand. Or one of their house brands or something. But yeah, $10 hoodies, you guys. $10. Is that? Who is it? I don't know who that is. Is that? No, I thought that was someone else. And then jackets for $20? Are this Cookies brand jackets for $20 freaking dollars? Is that true? 120 down to 20. I see a sign right there. Wow. That's not bad. If you guys need cleats, hit up your local Hibbett. Look at that for kids. 50% off Puma. Cleats right here. 30% off of Adidas. Not bad. That's cheaper than the Adidas outlet, I feel like. Puma outlet, I've never seen cleats there, so that's pretty dope. Out in Van Nuys still. Same parking lot. They do have a Gap factory store, as well as an Old Navy. And then we got this store right here, right on Van Nuys Boulevard. This store's always been pretty freaking dope. This spot's always really dead, so there's a lot of stuff that usually goes on sale here. Plenty of sales right here in the Jordan section, including multiple retros right here. 180, we've been seeing these, right? 180 rarer ones, 130. One lows, mids, more mids. 6 rings with the 6 rings go for 130. Midnight Navy for 130. Bunch of the 4RMs, flight courts right next door go for 80 and 90. Biz Ikes, multiple colorways, $100. 130 for that one. Multiple off-white cream colors, 130 for that. 130 for this too. Yeah, 130 for that one as well. Reebok Classic Leathers, $30 for these. The Club C's right here, $40 for these. Hella cheap. Hella cheap. Bunch of apparel on sale. Sacre t-shirts for $10. Got a lot of their own brand on sale right now. Mason article, $10. And I've showed you guys like the quality of the apparel here. Pretty freaking solid. Still got Bruce Lee stuff. Those are all $10. They actually have these slides right here. Haven't seen these at most spots. The Jordan 11. It's not kind of like a reimagining. Like, look at this. The bunk leather. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. I have these in nubuck. That's why. Interesting. And they got forces, and these bad boys right here. We just saw these on sale at that other spot. But yeah, they got plenty of Cortez on sale. Got dunks for $70. Full forces for 60. Cool thing about this spot, they're gonna have way more sizes than most other spots because this place is just really slow. 130 for these. Dodgers colorway of the Mamba slides right here. I got the white ones for 42 as well. And they got the Bape looking Air Forces right here. 120 for those. I like this one though. I like this one. Oh, and they actually have these here. Oh, I thought these were the Mamba ones. Never mind. Never mind. Carbon fiber looking one for 120. All right, one more visit, guys. Some of the visits have been mediocre as hell. The apparel section right here. XL Nike Dri-Fit hoodie, $30. Under Armour, this is normally $120. Normally $120 down to $20. This is like super thick. Wow, that's actually really nice. Adidas track jacket, $25. Is this? Didn't we see this earlier? It looks like Michigan State apparel, $18. Normally $85. Got a bunch of these as well as a bunch of other team apparel. Moving over to the sneakers. Got some more of these GT 3s right here. The GT cut 3s. $35. 7. This is a size 7, so they are pricing it as a grade school. Got more Lucas. Got some Uggs. These Uggs are pretty interesting. $50 for those. Got Vans right here. These glue. Oh, I thought these were like glow in the dark midsoles. Not $37. Been seeing these at some of the Ross Superstars. $40. What Adidas are these? I want to say these are some old school ones. Edamatics. These are some old schools. Is that $40? 40? Yeah, $40. They're all 10.5. Got some Nike boots, $60 right here. Got some LeBrons, going for 80. More of those. Some NBA socks. Why do these NBA socks look kind of bootleg? But yeah, these are $8. $8, not bad, dude. These are normally $22. Got some Chiefs. Pegasus right here, size 11s. $40. Zoom Freaks, $50. Dame 9s in the bigger sizes. It's like a size 14 right here. That's what, $40. Grade school right here. And look how many of the Cortez we see. $37 for all these. That was a size 7. This one is a size 6.5. Got a 5.5. I thought I saw more, but 3 different sizes of those for under $40. Not bad. All right, moving over to the women's section where I see these. I saw these last week. Came here a week ago, $49.99. Will these go on sale? Will they get marked down? That'd be freaking dope. Also got those right there. Air Max 1's going for $70. That's a huge size. Multiple of these Hokas right here. These are going for $25. Some fake Air Forces right here. What are these? Ebernons? Ebernons are the Court Visions. I think they're the Court Visions. $45. Project Rock right here for the women that like gems. $37. That's not bad. This is not the budget one. This is like the one of the earlier ones. I think the 4s. Down to 6s now. $37. Size 10. That's a 10 women's. I want to say are these men's or these? Yeah, I think these are men's, dude. These are men's, size 11. 11 men's. Got some Arahis right here. Some Hokas go for $90. Got some Jordan 1 boots. $70 for these. Man, women get to be like 3 inches taller with those. What are these? Pegasus right here? Pegasus 41s. Go for $57. Nike Calm Mules right here. $27 for these bad boys. Like a size 8 or something. 8 women's. Air Max 1s. This has definitely been the best visit today. $70 for these. Another Air Max 1 in the size 8 right here, $70. Just found one in the men's section, Air Max 1 for $30. Was that priced wrong? Saw that in North Hollywood. Was that one priced wrong? What the hell? Another Hoka right here with, is that Vibram? Vibram midsole, outsole? That's an outsole. $90 for whatever the hell these are. And looks like the last thing here, some Dunks. $65. We saw a bunch of these a couple weeks ago and then haven't seen too many. So it looks like people have been gobbling these up for $65. And some Bryce Harper. $10. $10 for, is it softball cleats? Baseball cleats? I don't know, but it's $10, dude. 10 freaking dollars. I think this was like the best spot out of all the spots I visited, which is freaking hilarious.